कैप्टन
लंच नो लंच लंच नो लंच लंच नो
सेलो टेप
कंफ्यूजन के अंदर में
सेलो टेप पिन वहाँ है
जो हेड होता है वो क्या होता है मॉनिटर नहीं प्रिंसिपल
Captain.
हाँ वही है प्रिंसिपल
ओके कीप इट आई जस्ट
दैट इज द टॉपिक ओके सो दैट इज द टॉपिक सो आप सब लोगों के हाथ में एक छोटा छोटा पेपर है okay so what you have to do is the first thing that you can think of doing with is something like this who can make it quickly quickly कुछ भी
ये पेपर से कुछ भी करिए
ऐसा कुछ भी मिलेगा
लो
कुछ भी
या दैट इज अ इरेगुलर पॉलीगॉन
okay anything better than this okay
सर 1 मिनट 4 सेकंड हो गए
so I think the best one goes to Asif no. Oh that's your prize excellent see what I wanted to draw out of this was these are the first things that we learned in your school right the boat the hat the cone the arrows okay these are the first things that we learn so we always remember what is taught first okay so that's the principle of training that you need to train the first 5-15 minutes 20 minutes and the last 15-20 minutes of your entire training is the most effective part okay so summarize at the end of the session you start with a recap the next day those are the effective moments of your training right
even the icebreaker the first thing
the first one initial
now I want the men to come here the men
go out
yeah the men yeah you also otherwise people will doubt your manhood
I'm the cameraman I'll have to be back
cameraman also
yeah,
I'm back.
we face the women yeah
yes
yeah now all the women you'll have to observe the men
I
the
need to
men
just
have
hold
to
no yes
pout like women
pout
oh my god
that's nice
selfie. When I say pouting, I say the stomach goes in. Yeah? Can we try with you? Try, please. Come on.
ये फेसबुक पे ऊपर मत डालिए
Very good. Wonderful. Come on, I want to see you pout, you know.
oh my god
No, put your stomach.
It's already in.
No,
Okay,
but we do it like this.
they do it like something like this.
Oh, wow. Whose pout is the best? The women are going to say. Come on.
I did.
Oh, I didn't say. Oh. Come on. Say,
Yeah,
you
but-
do it. I
Come on,
think.
Sujit.
all right
Come on.
Baba say.
बाबा से
Let me see you. Oh my, that's a parrot. That's not pouting. Yes. Let me see Dr. Das pout.
remember Malaika Arora Khan
I think
Okay. I would rather remember Sunny Leone.
this is the best pout.
बाबा
Can we clap for it?
इसलिए महाराष्ट्र में बाबा बहुत प्रसिद्ध हो गए
Because they pout.
Because
of all the wrong things.
Sorry for making you all do this, but this was just to make the environment fun and make the environment light, and of course appreciating the participants for whatever they're doing, the effort that they have taken. So principles of training, when we are talking with the, you can keep it back, otherwise Asif is going to charge
no,
us for
I'll
that.
take this home I have got this as a gift
you earned it
Yes, I earned it.
Appreciation as a principle of training. Making
pout
the
has come very
environment lighter so that absorption becomes more. And we are appreciating means we are telling the person that yes, that you know every participant is a gem. So we are trying to say that yes, you have the qualities and you can do it. But the moment we talk about feedback, the negative feedback also comes into picture. So I would rather tweak feedback into appreciation. So fun and appreciation are very basic elements of principles of training. Very good.
It's done? It's done?
Well done.
See, actually, with the training and trainer, the bonding should be there. Actually, how bonding will come? once trainer will know what is the need of the trainee or what is the subject, what is the trainee is going to deal with. See, basically I am in pharmaceutical, so I know what I am going to train the people. What is so when they will know and I will know, and if there is a mutual understanding, so then there will be a strong bonding, and so the training will be better. So understanding or learning will be better. So as per my understanding goes, their bonding is very very important between the trainee and trainer.
Okay, just to add to that, how many of you all did say a month-long training or say 15 days long training? How many of you all have that? Anything. When you're working, BPOs or any, okay, everyone. So how many people remember you or they call you back even after a year, 2 years, 3 years after those trainings?
Slowly fades away.
Usually, if it's a long training, yes, there's a certain amount of
Okay.
bonding that
And same thing, when you do a 1-day training or 2-day training, how many people call you back after 1 year, 2 years? Okay. So you've got the answer that you've created that bond between yourself. Okay. So as trainers in organizations, you get your financial budgets for trainings and stuff.
Right.
Now it's up to you how you use it. You use the entire budget at the end of the session to give the prizes and certificates, or you use it, throughout.
Throughout.
You use chocolates, or I used to do is I used to take them for gelato. First of the month, every
Right,
month you get
rupees.
9 rupees gelato. So
A
I
scoop.
take them for that gelato. Chalo, gelato khane. So that entire month funds I use it spaced out, okay, and that creates an impression. Okay, are gelato khana hai. Even today, when I meet trainers, my trainees, they say, sir, kabhi jana hai? Gelato khane. So that's the bond that is created. Okay, so that's how you will create that bond between you.
emotional band.
That's an emotional bond. Yes. Okay.
Okay, your mail. This is today's session. Morning it was like this, and now slowly it is going to get feed. So here what I want to say, how many of you remember that Ganesh and Asif were asking us to send questionnaire, and how many of us had sent questionnaire filled up? Yeah?
The same date.
Okay. So that questionnaire.
Within an hour.
That questionnaire, was this the need? So that was the process of Ganesh was checking that what are the people expecting, what is their needs, and accordingly maybe he was trying to evolve with the content. Similarly, morning also we did an activity. First activity we did was writing down expectations. Again, that was the need that as a trainer, Ganesh was trying to find out. Yes. So that point is actually readiness to get trained is directly proportionate to the need and relevance of the training. So yes, need has been found out, and relevance of the training Ganesh has already done for us that we are going to experience 2 days. Thanks, Ganesh. That was my point. And my point, last point.
Is motivation. Of course, they've covered the point, but where I'm going to say a little bit different about it. Thank you.
Thank you.
So I'm going to talk about motivation. I've felt and I've realized in my 7 years of training that you can motivate through your own story. That is the biggest thing. Elsa is saying what others did and how you can do things. If you say what you went through and how you made your breakthrough, that is the best motivation. Because when you talk, you have your own energy into it. When you say things of your own experiences, your character talks out. So for motivation, I will say always use your own story, create your own story, whatever it may be. You may think in your head, I used to think that my story is very small to be heard. But it's how I amplify it in my mind and how I put it in. So if you can do that, it can be the most effective training. It's a live thing that you can give to your students, and it will be very authentic, very unique. It will not be a copy of anybody else. That's the best part of
Customer.
yeah. So motivate through your own story. How you did what, like I had been veteran 3.5 years and I had a story around it. So I could tell that how did I bring myself up. I'd been into relationship. It was very traumatic for 18 long years. If I tell that story, people get motivated. If she can work out, he can too. So I'll say whatever your story is, don't feel sad about what had happened. Use it to empower people and motivate. Thank you. Okay, there's one more point about habit. Changing the habit and all. I would just want you all to do one thing. Just cross your hands, whatever ways you do. And now just unlock it. And just do it other way. It feels little other way. If right was up, put the left up. Left way. So does it feel little odd?
Yes.
Okay. Now, why? Because this is just an habit. This is just an habit. So now do it again a little bit for a little while. And now you just set it over. Now does it feel that odd as much as it did? So this is how you can change your habit. It's a matter of practice. So she'll read out the point from
Yes, so that point is a beautiful point. It is getting trained at times can be painful process as it involves changes in behavior, thoughts and beliefs. It's very hard to break like beliefs we have been already saved throughout the life. Yes, and that's the point that just now.
So as a trainer also, there are a lot of beliefs that we also hold when we are trying to transform people. It's just an habit. If you start doing that, it's just an habit. First time it will sound very odd, but next time, third time, fourth, it is just going to be better. There can never be comeback. So that's it.
So just sum up with the point, the first thing that we put up was need, and after need was the first thing that the participants learn. That means what you're trying to teach or train first, and then build upon it throughout the day. That was number one that we had written. Then of course motivation, because you keep motivating the audience, then only they get glued to what you're saying. After motivating, we say the bonding, because of that motivation, fun, the bonding creates, and at the end of the day, the feedback in the form of appreciation, because that is the takeaway they want to take. So if you leave the hall with a sweet taste, you will always remember what you have learned throughout the day.
Wonderful.
Thank you so much.